human beings. This is Lukadowski of wearechange.org. As you can see, it didn't take long. Things have already kicked off here in Paris, France. Where you're seeing right here is a lot of undercover police officers with CS gas as well. We are by the arch, and already we have seen a lot of tear gas. Already we have seen a lot of flashbangs. Looks like the major confrontation is happening behind the lines right there of these undercover police officers. As you can see here, we're gonna stand with the rest of the press, be a little smart, intelligent here. Oh, sorry there. It's like most of the action is happening down there, and the police won't let anyone through. As you can see right over there. So this is where we saw a lot of the gas go off. Looks like there's a kettle going on right now. Let me send out this notice out there to everyone and share this video with Twitter. Oh goodness. Sorry for that, temporarily was off. Again, guys, we wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for your support and your donations. You guys mean more to us than anything else. We are a fully independent media organization here working for We Are Change. We're giving you the point of view that you won't get anywhere else. Because again, we're not coming from the mainstream media perspective that hasn't been doing a fair job covering this. We're coming from a totally independent organization here. And right now we're filming the latest developments that we just arrived here. As you can see, there's a lot of screaming and chanting down the street. Trying to make sure I could get with the press so we could get a better shot in. Or you got a press credential? We're trying to find a way around these officers who are cuddling it. No, I don't think we could go that way. Whoa, as you can see, more flashbangs going off. So yeah, to go over there, we got to go around this way?
No, not here. One more.
Okay.
That, yeah.
I bet they probably got a cordon off anyway.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. So they have a lot of kettles set up. A lot of the critique of the police department during the first beginnings of this rally was that they weren't kettling enough and they were just throwing tear gas everywhere. It looks like they're taking the kettling very seriously, as right now we're seeing streets blocked off and different portions of the protesters. We mainly have just a few scattered people here with some journalists here reporting, a couple people with yellow vests, but the main group right now over there is predominantly cut off from everybody else. So again, guys, we're going to be live here for the duration of the day. A lot of people here still going through the tear gas that they just have to go through. Like these guys here covering their mouths. They're just tear gassed very heavily. But what you're seeing here is a very, very important protest. This is still just very early on. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here. Very, very early. And already, just as soon as we got here, we have seen tear gas, flashbangs, a lot of people affected. People behind me have been affected. They're washing off themselves. Of course, we got the goggles. We got the mask here. More flashbangs going off of there. Police officers are telling everyone that they could go around, but they have a cordon set up. And again, we're just going to be walking around in circles. This is kind of the closest shot that we could get. So again, thank you again for everyone who donates to independent media, donates to us on wearechange.org/donate. We wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for you, your help, and your support. You can actually smell some of the tear gas. That's why a lot of the officers have the masks on right now. And the main group is kettled in there. It looks like the protesters are going to try to make a way around here. Again, there's yellow jackets scattered everywhere. There's police officers blocking people from moving in any direction. As you can see, police officers over there telling people to move here. Police officers over here telling them to move over there. So it's just a cat and mouse game right now of just total kettles that the police officers have established and set up here, not to get to the main center arch that is right over there. He's like, well, just go around. The officer's explaining to everyone that the road's open. He's like, no, it's not. In the background, again, more flashbangs going off in the vicinity. They're speaking some Frenchy stuff here. Looks like there are some yellow vest protesters. Okay, some majors developing. Pretty much looks right now like, okay, more gas, of course, is being deployed. Whoa. That's the bad gas. Okay, that's the really bad gas. That's the one that makes your eyes burn. That's the really, really bad tear gas, guys. Woo. All right. More police officers moving in from that way. As you can hear, the flashbangs are still going off. I gotta tighten my glasses up. As you can see, everyone trying to adjust their gear, trying to do the same here. Trying to make sure that everything is tightened up, not loose, because a lot of these situations unfold. You gotta run. When you gotta run, you wanna make sure that nothing falls off. So right now, just pretty much readjusting everything, making sure that we are A-okay. Alrighty. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim, so much for the super chat. Kim Woodrum, I really appreciate it. Again, without your guys' donations, without your guys' support, we would not be able to be out here. The only reason we are, because of you guys, the small $5 donations. So what you're seeing right now, we're by the major arch that I don't know how to pronounce, the arch, however you say it. And of course, this was one of the major rallying points. As you can see, just streams of tear gas. We got another $15 super chat from Daryl Dotro. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right, let me put on my gas mask. Woo! This is strong stuff here, guys. Hold on. Now you guys won't be able to hear me that well, but I'm gonna go inside and where the tear gas is being shot. Okay, we're moving. Thank you so much for more of the super chats. Looks like a lot of the protesters are going to move back. Luckily, it's raining. And the rain. Again, guys, this is where the tear gas is coming in through. So that's why you can't really hear me that well. But it looks like a group is kettled and they're being tear gassed and they can't really go anywhere.
pour nous, c'est les looses, quoi. Non, attends,
Wow.
Whoa, more tear gas is being thrown.
Oh, you got other journalists here putting on their masks. Wow, this is strong stuff, guys. This is really strong stuff. My goggles are even, I think they're leaking somehow, or there's a hole in them or something, but they're going through the goggles, which is not good. Do my goggles have like a hole in them, or like?
Oh yeah, that's maybe.
Okay. All right.
pas bon. Ça pique. Donne-moi un petit peu plus d'argent sur notre salaire. 200-300 €.
All right, let's go back there. Wow, guys. Those are rubber bullets, more tear gas. That's a lot of tear gas being shot at the protesters that are being kettled in there. The police officers are screaming. Looks like we went into a dead zone. This tear gas is really powerful stuff, guys. My goggles don't seem to be working against it. The police officers are having a hard time dealing with it as well. This is the cordon that they set up here.
What do you think the right move here is? Should we go somewhere else?
I want to get around.
Huh?
I want to get around something.
Yeah, how though? All right, that's not a good service area. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna try to walk around and figure out another way to go somewhere else, because obviously this is just the kettle that's happening here. Get your car down and show them, and maybe we can move past this way. Well, there's more yellow vest people walking in this way. All right, let's move out of this area. It's raining, and normally I wouldn't be happy because of the rain, but right now I'm very happy because of the rain. As you can see from my eyeballs, the goggles I have aren't even working against the tear gas that's happening here, and the rain is the thing that's keeping the tear gas down very low. More tear gas moving in that way. Again, as you can see, the effects of it just off this one little street here. We got more yellow vest protesters coming in from this way. They are everywhere. They are all over this entire city. Whoa, that's a lot of gas. It's a serious gas.
Tu me regardes tout le temps. Ça met les casques et tout. Ah là, il voit, les
I doubt it. Let's ask one of the officers if we could go around that way. There's a big crowd moving in here too, but I don't want to be here. It's a dead zone for me here. So let's make a move. You want to ask one of these officers, show them your credential, and I'll go be right behind you? Thank you so much for the super chat, Jeremy Manning. Really, really appreciate it. A lot of other people galvanizing here. Okay, this could be interesting, as you can see. All right, we're gonna move around this way, see if we can get a better angle. More gas moving in this way. That's nasty gas. That was bad gas. I was in France a couple of times when they were using tear gas. Never was this powerful. This is really powerful tear gas. And you have to understand here, it's also raining. So the rain and the wind is obviously pushing around the rain. The rain is suppressing it more. Looks like people are just trying to figure out a way in for their fellow comrades, and a lot of people are congregating all around. Whoa, way more gas over there. Oh God, yes. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of tear gas. Oh, you really do feel it in your lungs. How your eyes doing?
Yeah.
Contacts are not a good idea for tear gas, everybody. Thank you so much for all the super chats and donations, guys. Again, we wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't for you. Another street totally closed off here. I'm trying to go to the main street here. What's the main street called here? Champs-Élysées. Trying to go to the Champs-Élysées, but the Champs-Élysées is blocked off by the policia. I think you say policia here. A lot of people here are just trying to get by, of course. Got these guys here. Yeah, another street is totally blocked off here. Oh, this thing clean out your sinuses. I need to blow my nose. People here saying dismiss Macron. Thank you, work to be self-sufficient, for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. Syrian girl partisan. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Interviewed Syrian girl here a couple of times. She's an awesome human being. Interviewed her about a lot of important geopolitical subjects. As you can see, we're all the way outside the main street here.
Putain. Ils ont sorti un nouveau film avec la gueule de Macron, c'est Al Bâtard.
Looks like way more screaming over there. A lot of people are running.
Allez, on se regroupe, les gars. Allez, action. Action, ils sont 4 ou 5 sur la reste là-bas, on va les bousculer. Allez. Allez, les gars, tous ensemble, tous ensemble. L'union fait la force.
Now, obviously, it's going to be interesting to see if there's a big group move. Seems to be one of the groups on the outskirts. They're going to try to push their way through the police blockades that are happening. All right, so it looks like there's going to be a confrontation right here. There's a lot of yellow vest protesters, not a lot of police. And it looks like the kettle that the police set up is going to be challenged. Well, this is going to be trouble. It's going to be an important aspect to see. Thank you, Professor K, for the super chat. More gas
was just deployed on this crowd. A lot of gas. Let's go. Thank you so much, Syrian girl. You're awesome. Really appreciate you. Protesters are getting really frustrated now. Obviously, there's a lot of yellow vests here. Rock's already broken up.
Daniel Charney asks, how much of Paris is locked down or occupied by yellow vest and cops? Are the tourist attractions and shops open? No, tourist attractions are closed. Museums are closed. Everything is closed here. I was told a number of times not to be inside of Paris. I was told not to be here specifically by many people yesterday, coming inside of town at the restaurants all over the place. So now more flashbangs going off over there. So thank you for that super chat. Thank you for all the questions that you guys are asking me. We're live here on the ground. And it looks like the main police operation right now is to kettle as many other protesters away from each other as much as they can. And when they kettle them, they start gassing them. And anytime a large crowd forms, they gas them. Anytime they could kettle in a large group, they just hold them in and start gassing them when they're in that large group. There's a large group right over there. That's where all the gas has been coming from. And now there's a larger group building kind of outside from it. And obviously you can see a lot of people here reeling from the tear gas that has been thrown at them, which is very sufficient. We got another super chat by Brody G, who says journalists do exist. Yes, they do. A lot of the real ones are out here. A lot of the real ones are risking their safety and their butts to tell you the story of what's really happening down here, because it's a way bigger, complicated story than the mainstream media is telling you. Kai Guy, $8 super chat. He says, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Luke. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Okay, I'm going to try to... M! All right, move through one of the police lines. They're allowing press through, which is good. So this is the current situation. Yep. Got a police officer joining me on this line here, observing, of course, the crowds. I'm very happy to be behind this line, away from the gases for right now. Em, let's try to check out what's going on over there. The best thing to do when you're in a foreign country and you don't speak the language and you're a journalist is to hang around other journalists, because usually they know the protocols. Usually they know what's going on more than, of course, you do. Please. I'm going to check out some of the military vehicles. We got another $2 super chat by Work to be self-sufficient. Make sure you save energy, battery for this evening. Oh yeah, we have a lot of batteries. All right, looks like the police officers are moving in through here. A lot of police officers here. And there's the military vehicle. Oh, more flashbangs. Looks like that entire group is just stuck in there. Looks like the police line is advancing. From this end. English? You speak English? No. Okay, it's all right. You can. All right, we're right in the middle here. Along, of course, the major convergence. Police are a lot of police. Police are moving us along. All right, we're officially in front of the police now. All right, this is Lugradowski of WeAreChange.org. Ooh. The protesters have raised their arms up in the air. go over there with the rest of the press.
Les gars, on fait ça pour vous aussi, les gars. Pour nous tous, les gars. Pour vos enfants, nos enfants, pour tout le monde, les gars. Pour tout le monde, les gars. Vous qui venez de province de vie, les gars.
People here calling literally for revolution.
Ils font chier avec leur trottinette de merde.
Liberté! Égalité!
Le peuple ne se soumettra jamais.
Takes one thing to set things off here right now. It's freaking hot.
Honte à vous, vous êtes français, bande de PD. Ils sont pas fous, les honte de vous.
Joel Oliver, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. As a police officer with the same gas mask that I have. Police helicopters are flying overhead.
La liberté, la fraternité,
I'll loosen my mask a little bit. All right, a lot of the protests turning around. Looks like they're gonna make a move somewhere else. We're gonna go follow them. So far, the protesters have been non-violent from everything that I've seen here and how it's been handled. Alright guys, I'm gonna, as you can see, my eyeballs are a little red.
Et la troisième, c'est que globalement, on puisse être dans une vraie démocratie et discuter en fait. Être entendu même si les citoyens.
I think we may be inside of a kettle ourselves. A lot of confusion here amongst the protesters. Got another super chat by Syrian Girl Partisans. She says, Near the Cartier is where a bit of action is. Roughly cameras are there too. Cartier. Let me get my friend. Let me see where that is. All right. Thanks so much for the super chat. I'm gonna try to get to Cartier to see where the action is. I mean, there's action all over the Paris right now. There's tear gas everywhere, flashbangs everywhere. We were hit with tear gas. I'm on my second phone. Oh, we got a whole bunch of police officers running over there. Do you have service? I heard there's action going on at my Cartier right now. Can you hear the Cartier? All right. So I am actually 1 block away from Cartier, where Rupley and the cameras are. 1 block away from the main street. And that's where the main kettles are happening right now, as you can see in front of me. There's other kettles happening all around there with people trying to get to there, but of course they're being blocked off by all the police that you see everywhere here. So Partisan Girl, thank you again so much for the super chats. Really, really appreciate it. Just so you guys know, we are 1 block away from where the Rupley cameras are on the main street, where some of the action... Keep going.
Ils sont pas tous cons là-bas non plus, hein.
In English, please. What did you say?
This is the
He
same
said
fight
they fight for
we are
everyone.
fighting for everyone
Yeah.
to complete America.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. We have about
But not the Congress.
the politicians. A lot of people don't like politicians in America either.
Vous connaissez le scénario. Vous connaissez le scénario et vous continuez, vous êtes irresponsable. Vous savez ce qui va se passer, bordel. Laissez le peuple.
Polish, but mainly American. I'm going to take this opportunity to loosen some of my gear right now. It looks like things settled down here for just a little bit. Let me go through some of the other super chats. Polymator says thank you. Thank you so much for watching all the way in New Zealand. We got another super chat by Make Cranky, New Metal Order. I appreciate your work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys and everything you guys are doing. So obviously, situation here has been very peaceful on behalf of the protesters. I haven't seen any violence, a lot of non-violent kind of actions from this particular crowd that we have seen here. On the main street that we are going to, there's a police blockade. They have kettled in a lot of the protesters on the main street, and they're sending tear gas into them, not allowing them to move in either direction. This is a group 1 block away from the main street right now that we are at right now. And as you can see, they are keeping a strong perimeter all the way around the main street, making sure no one gets in there. I think we got another super chat by Jeremy Manning. He says, Luke, have you been seeing any drone use by either side? No, we have seen a police helicopter, but no drones. Haven't seen any drones being used by anyone that I've noticed so far right here. A lot of these protesters have been putting their hands up peacefully and moving forwards, of course, towards the police. We were saying justice.
Déjà 500 interpellations. 500 interpellations.
Okay. Let me just take off my helmet just for a little bit. Whew. All right, we got another people saying buy crypto in the chat room. Crypto is a very unpredictable game, like we've been telling you from the very beginning here on this YouTube channel. Only invest what you're willing to lose is what we always said. And it's smart to hedge your bets against the dollar with at least just 15% of your earnings that you have in your life. Temporarily just took off my helmet, trying to get some fresh air here. People are arguing with the police right in front of me. I'm going to answer some of your questions that you guys have here for me during this live broadcast. Again, as soon as we got here on the scene, tear gas was all over the place. There's rubber bullets being shot. We are 1 block away from, of course, the main street here. Right in front of me is, of course, riot police and the main arch where a lot of the actions have been happening. Police have actually blocked off the entire perimeter here. It looks like the police officers are loading up their gas canisters right now, so I'm going to make sure I put on my helmet. As you can see, this is the helmet and goggle system that I have that I'm using here. I don't know if the cops are just reloading it just for fun or if they're reloading it to use very soon. But regardless of that, as you can see, the officer right there in the center of the camera has just lock and loaded it, put it over his shoulder, and it looks like he's ready to deploy it at any moment. But I don't think he's going to deploy it right now at this very instant.
Je te laisse, je te rappellerai tout à l'heure. Ok, je te rappellerai tout à l'heure. Bisous. Bisous, je t'aime.
Laissez-nous passer, vous nous niquerez la gueule après. Soyez un peu spécifiés. Voilà. Ouais, diplomate.
Oopsie daisy.
Tu nous laisses passer.
Here. We should try to move over and try to get maybe behind them. You want to keep trying? Maybe over there on the corner. Huh? English? 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 I only speak English, yeah. Yeah. Where do you want to go? M. People got the Catalan flag out here, representing Catalan independence, of course, which has been a big separatist movement in Spain. So far here, doesn't look like much is developing. So again, Cartier is just down this block, but the police won't let anyone move Looks like the police strategy here is to set up a cordon around all these specific areas. I can't go over there. I'm going to lose service.
On a une photo avec les CRS.
English? English? I only speak English, sorry. I wish I knew what you guys were saying. Still looks like the majority of the people are right over there. Okay, what's the move? Where are we going? Should we go over there or should we go over here? Where are we going? There or there? Let's make a move. Huh? Okay, let's go that way. All right, we're gonna try to get around here. Obviously, there's a couple hundred people here, as you can see. Looks like people are allowed to move in through here. So, looks like they're being called over here. This may be a bad idea for us overall, but we'll see. All right, we're back up. Sorry, guys, service there. We were able to move through one of the larger kettles. We're on the main. We're the major. Obviously, these presents around me, and we're back up. Apologies, went through a dead zone. Looks like there's one injured guy over here. Just heard a flashbang go off behind me just right before we went back up live. And of course, this is the main area that everyone was trying to get into, but then couldn't. This is a lot of people. I'm gonna try to walk up here, try to give you a better point of view about what we're seeing down here. Looks like flashbangs or police are about to make a move here. Tear gas down the street. As you can see, a lot of tear gas. Whoa, a lot of tear gas being thrown right over there. I don't know if you guys could see it because of the light. Well, I'm gonna mask up once again. Streets are just filled. Police are just lobbying tear gas from the roofs. Thank you again for all your super chats and support. You guys are more important than ever. Again, police officers just lobbying tear gas into this crowd that's kettled in here in this very specific area. As you can see, police officers on every single cross street. New York City. You? New York City, and you? Yeah. And you? I don't know what you're saying. So, talk to me, but then they don't want to be on camera. That's fine. A lot of riot police right in front of me. And again, everyone is just kettled in here. This is where, of course, Cartier is. This is, of course, where the main roughly cameras are as well. We got a good spot here with some service. So, of course, we're going to be using this area here. But police officers all over these roofs, just throwing tear gas into the crowds down here. And this is still only the beginning here. You guys have to understand, it's still just the morning here. More riot police have just showed up on that corner. See everyone here prepping their cameras, prepping their helmets. I'm gonna make sure everything's being charged here right now. And then before we're gonna make a move and walk around here, if you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them right now. Taking a little break too from just walking around to try to observe the situation to see what was happening. People were saying the camera's sort of out of focus. I'm reading some of the comments. A lot of conversation about Bitcoin. Camera is sort of out of focus. Okay, yeah, it's been raining here, and with the rain, it maybe hit the lens here. A lot of Catalan flags. There's this new flag here that I want to know what it is. It's like an American flag, but black and white. It looks like they have the Eiffel Towers instead of stars in front of them. Whoa, another flashbang just went off right in the middle of the crowd there. Absolutely, it seems like absolutely no reason at all. I'm gonna try to wipe off right now the camera.
Oh, Sky News. Oh, Sky News.
People were saying get it sharp if you want subscribers.
Sky News.
Come on. People were saying it's the flag of Brittany.
How are you? You fine?
People were saying it's 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time is it here? Right now it is 11:25.
Donne-nous.
Guys, every time I keep a little bit tension, a lot of the attention is police officers are up on that roof. This is why they barricaded this place yesterday entirely, because now I know this is the this is the area that they're using to throw a lot of the tear gas into the crowds from.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say for the American audience? In English?
No.
Okay, no worries.
Yes, comme ça.
All right.
You need someone to speak English?
Yeah. Would love to, man.
Maybe the foreigner says the truth.
Exactly.
France, nobody says the truth, you know?
Exactly.
All the time.
Yeah.
The camera is on here.
It's on. Yeah, we have 2,000 people watching right now.
Look the French. Look the people French here, okay? Look now. Now is the people, they need to take care about us, you know? Look what's happened here. We are here just for saying stop the tax, stop everything, you know? Stop the information. Because in France the information is so bad. It's just liar all the time. They feel really bad. And now they have nothing, you know? Look the people. We are locked up. Never we go fight. We want just the police come with us, you know? We want nothing more. Just they come with us. Because it's here for take care. Not for that, you know? On these 3 weeks we are here. 3 weeks, the same things. Bomb, gas, everything. We have children, we have everything. We are not here for fight. It's not just for us to break everything. Just stop it. Macron, fuck up. You need to go now because it's crazy what's happened. What you do to your people, to your French people, is crazy, man. You need to go now. Finish for you.
Thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really.
Maybe the foreigner says the truth, you know?
So it's important. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're
BFM TV, look, BFM TV. The people take the car like that, the gasol on the fire, the fire closed. Oh, fuck off. BFM direct.
Is- Is that the TV station that lies? Yeah.
It's crazy. come here.
Ah.
All the time he says the
Ah.
be careful to you because the people are really angry about
Yeah.
Because all the time we leave the TV for his crazy life.
Yeah.
You see, we broke all, we take hold. Maybe I'm sure it's the police they brought on that door. It's the men, not with the good things, they go take all things in Louis Vuitton, everything. But the problem is him.
Yeah. The media. So that's a media building.
All the time. The problem we have 5 million on Facebook, but 55 million on the TV. Is that the problem? On the 5 million around the friends now, and we are out, man. We are out. On you, we're gonna go really fast.
Wow. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right. So that's one of the main television stations here. Yeah.
We have some thousand people in some place. 100,000 people. Yeah, more than this. But look, you have police here, police here, police here. Every street we have police. It's impossible to move than this place. What he do the police? And when we come, don't worry, come here. We're gonna save everything today. Give that the mask. No, they take all the glasses. They take all everything. They take.
Monsieur, I'm from British television. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, merci.
But I speak very well.
Your English is
You're doing great. You're doing good. You're very good.
Why are you...
Look the information TV in
What?
France.
What?
Impossible to do one live.
Why are you protesting today?
We protest about everything. Macron, you need to move directly. Because look, the people French is here. Now the people is here. You need to move. It's not possible to tax like that. It's not possible to fight the people like that. We are French. We live it's with our money. It's not with your money. When you say to the police, go fight. Because it's him to say, go fight, you know? It's not on the real, what do you want? What do we want? They move now. Before we don't speak, before we want something, but now stop. Or imagine 577.
What do you want, President?
Deputy.
What do you want, President Macron to do?
They move. You need to move now. You need to stop. Yes, of course. You don't hear the people. Macron démission. Macron, 3 weeks we say that.
It means Macron resigns.
Yes, and you see, never they take one word in 3 weeks.
Why are you so unhappy?
Sorry?
Why are you so unhappy
Why?
and angry?
Why? It's because you see the tax from the Academy. They take 50-70%. But that is not a problem. They take 200 euros to my grandmother. She worked 48. 200 euros less, you know, and she win 800 euros. For live in France, with 800 euros. It's impossible, you know. It's that the problem, everything. And the more problem is this fucking shit of Macron. They go kill the men, they have a lot of money, you know. They say, oh no, sorry. But the men, they go to school, they get 5 euros less for the house, you know. What? How is possible that? 577 deputy. I don't know how you say. Oh, 577. Everybody on 5. They win 5,000 to 14,000 euro every month. No, or not. The people they win 800. They take 100, 200 to my grandmother. She work all the time. It's impossible. Now the friend outside, the friend don't go home. It's 2 weeks like that. And fuck where you don't do what you do. Because when you come here, when you start, they take everything. Okay, you can take, you don't go on site, you don't go on work. 1 hour after, it's shit, you see. And now, it's like that about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock tonight.
Sure. Merci beaucoup.
Have a nice day. Yes, I hope they do like I say, and not like here.
Thank you for talking. You did great. You did awesome. Good energy. Yeah.
Stay safe, yeah.
So that is the main television station, of course, that is protecting itself here in this vicinity, mainly because the protesters here are really, really pissed off at this television station. I'm looking at a lot of the comments here that I'm able to read off. I'm going to hang back and sit around. The crowd is mainly peaceful here. Whoa, that's a big, big protest. Whoa, this whole entire street is filled with people with yellow vests. Wow. Absolutely insane. Just smells like tear gas here. But people flipping off. Looks like there's some kind of commotion happening now. Flashbangs going off. Across the way over there. Thank you, Michael Vestal. That's why a lot of commotion is happening here. A lot of people have been moved over here because of the water trucks being placed over here. Of course, this is where a lot of people are moving. Just
La semaine prochaine ou pas? Bah oui.
looks like they're allowing some of the press. Let's fucking go over there. Yeah. All right, let me move over here. Sorry, guys. Looks like majority of people have been kettled here. And they're not being allowed to move anymore. This just depends on where people want to challenge cat. Obviously, a lot of unsatisfied people here. Because they've been locked in. Guys here with unboxed sign. Take a shot from above with my selfie stick. What's going on here? Sorry. Yeah. 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 Girls usually say that. Yeah. Yeah. I got the big one. Monopod. As you can see, that is a lot of people right there. And I'm not seeing any comments. I'm gonna move a little bit. By the way, Partisan Girl, I am getting your text messages, so feel free to text me anytime. Let me know if the feed is working, if the feed is not working. What about now? How's the feed now? Thank you. What about now? Fun. Yeah, like a lot. And kaput. Que ça intéresse. Il est censé faire mon We'll be back later. Right now, I am kettled and area and made everyone about that.